I'm Dr. Jay Hitson with LT360 Health Center, and today I want to talk to you about aging gracefully. So many individuals come in and they say, it's just hard getting old, or, you know what, all of my problems, it's just old age. And that's simply not true. Getting older does not mean getting old and decrepit. Getting older just means that you have a more narrow margin for error. The things that you used to be able to get away with, you can't necessarily get away with like you did without taking other precautions. Let me give you an example. So before, you may have been able when you're in your teenage years, you can get up and you could go, go for a long run and not have to do any stretching. That's simply not going to be the case as we age, because one of the factors is our tissues start to become more rigid as we age. We have less hydration in our muscles and our ligaments. So as we start to have these, again, they're more dried out muscles and ligaments and tissues. Well, we just have to make sure that we're hydrating properly. We have to make sure we stretch properly. Furthermore, as we age, we've just had more time to accrue different damages, different injuries, and different compounding factors. So that's one of the factors that does decrease your margin for error as you go through. So the biggest factor is now, as we get older, we have to start to reverse some of that damage. We have to start reversing some of these different effects. Yeah, that will require you to do some different lifestyle modifications. Like, for instance, we're going to have to take on things like stretching. I know that's really simple, but it makes a huge difference. You're going to have to take your hydration seriously. Again, I know drinking water seems so simple, but it is an absolutely essential element to life. We can't go more than 3 days without water. You do have to be more careful about what you put into your body. We just don't have that margin for error. The things that you used to be able to handle, well, you've done some damage to that lining of your stomach, and it just doesn't handle it quite so well anymore, and you have to limit it down. But that doesn't mean you can't have some of your favorite foods anymore. And furthermore, especially when we're talking about joint health and we're talking about just overall vitality and having that energy, if you do the things that we're telling you to do, and you come in and you get evaluated and you follow the program, it is amazing how much of your vitality, how much of your energy, how much of your flexibility really can be restored. So my message for all of you out there who you feel like old age is just winning and you just don't know if you're ever going to feel good again, listen, there's hope, there's health, and there's healing. And just give us a call. Come into the LT360 Health Center. Let us check you out and see what can be done for you. I'm Dr. Jay Hitson with LT360 Health Center.